Hey guys, what's up? Sean here, and welcome to Elektrify Wrestling Podcast, episode 8.
Yeah, you didn't know the number until
I just checked, it's fine. Joined by
Scott as always.
And in the description, you'll find links to the Facebook, the YouTube, depending on where you're watching, the website, the things, everything you gotta find is in the description below, and more, including my links, his link.
Hey,
See,
there we go.
I'm good with the link, and whatever else you need to know. You should comment also if you're coming here from my page, because I'm trying to send you people here. You know where you came from, so you don't need my link. I'm working on this. But before we get into Raw and SmackDown, we're going to do some news. And the first news we're going to do is the end of brand exclusive pay-per-views coming basically after Fastlane.
Yep.
How do you feel?
I'm okay with not seeing Mojo Rawley wrestle anymore.
Here's the thing, though. First of all, every pay-per-view now, according to reports, is going to like 5 hours.
Yeah, that's what
I can't take that. That's going to kill me. So that means I'm going to skip the pre-show first 2 hours. And then I'm going to miss...
the pre-show's 1 hour.
But they're going to move it to 2 hours. Like, it's going to be like a Big 5 pre-show.
Oh.
Or Big 4.
Oh, so
where like,
instead they do that.
Where they do matches for 2 hours on the pre-show.
And then keep the pay-per-view 3.
Yeah, like the pay-per-views 3, I think is what they're doing.
That's good. You can still just skip the pre-show like you already do.
But then, like, if you think about it, all the titles are going to be on the main show, basically.
Yeah.
But then there's going to have to be something on the pre-show because it won't all fit.
Tag team.
But then I'm going to miss, like, half the thing.
Do you care about either of the tag teams?
Well, I'd like to care someday. I don't care right now, but, like,
Well, it probably depends on who's in the match.
Because if you think about it this way, we're going to watch 5 hours on Sunday night, 3 hours on Monday, and then 2 hours. That's 10 hours of wrestling in 3 days when a pay-per-view happens.
Yep.
No.
Well, I mean, think about the WrestleMania days. It's the Hall of Fame for 3 hours.
But that's one time, though.
NXT for
that's once a
3
year.
hours. I'm just saying.
So, like, I'm okay with once a year. The other thing is, like, I'm okay with the idea that maybe, like, right now I think they're doing buy 2, get 1 free for tickets for Elimination Chamber.
Yes, because no one's buying them.
So, like, I get that there's a problem there. But at the same time, like, the reason that the shows are not being sold out is because here's what we do. We have pay-per-view, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then on Tuesday night or Monday night, we repeat that match and have a rematch.
Yep.
And then we have a rematch of that rematch on the pay-per-view.
Yes.
The next one.
Correct.
That's like a month later.
Uh-huh. That's
the problem. If they would just let feuds end on SmackDown sometimes, or Raw, because now, how do you fit everyone else on the show? What do you do?
Well,
because we don't have time for anyone else.
Part of the reports were they weren't, so there's going to be more title matches on TV.
But there's already so many.
Well, they're going to get more. And there's going to be more multi-man matches, which I don't know how that's possible.
There can't be more title matches on TV. Because, I'm okay. Look, I hate that title matches are basically every week now. Because they're never-ending rematches.
Correct.
If they were changing... And, like, you know, the United States Open Challenge is not rematches. But, like... I know when fucking some random dude comes out of the back, he ain't winning the belt. That guy ain't winning the belt.
Yeah, that's true.
The Open Challenge doesn't work. Like, the Open Challenge should work like the hardcore title. You just get attacked in the streets. The title's on the line now. It's an Open Challenge. That makes more sense. That's more fun. Like, I just don't think this fixes the problem.
I think, first of all, the reason with the Elimination Chamber is you put all of your main people in one match. So that makes no one interested in seeing 2 hours before that. Raw's
actually a good example of this, what I'm kind of talking about. Like, right now, nobody has anything to do on Raw, really, except be in this chamber. Mm-hmm. There are so many top guys who have nothing going on.
Correct.
Well, that's going to be worse when you have both brands on the same show all the time. Now there's going to be, like, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, they're never going to get booked. They're going to be fucking off on the pre-show, wrestling fucking jobbers. It's going to be awful.
I'm trying to figure out how
everything's a fucking 5-way.
Because I know they did this before. And
and then it ended the brand split.
Yeah.
It was a casualty.
Yeah.
So it was bad.
To the Raw Super Show. And
we don't need a Super Show.
Now we know where we are.
For the other guys, like the guys who aren't going to get used, the only thing I can think is that you have to cancel main event and make a separate third show that has the other guys on it. Because what are you going to do? Because especially, I think the reports are at least that the new TV deal, they're going to go down to 2 hours for Raw. So that's the plan. If it's not with USA, at least.
Yeah. If they sign with Fox.
There's no room for anyone else on 2-hour shows and a normal dual brand pay-per-view. There's no room. You can't do that.
See, I agree with...
So you got to book main event.
I agree with that for the people that are on Raw, but SmackDown has legitimately like 3 people.
But now...
So they're okay.
But like Raw... But that's the thing. Raw has extra people because they're 3 hours. Yeah. When they're both 2 hours, it's going to be more evenly split, I would think. Because you can't keep them all on Raw or literally no one will be on TV. There will be nothing. Mm-hmm. So, like Rusev wasn't on SmackDown.
Yeah, I know.
Where is he going to fit on a 3-hour dual brand pay-per-view? He's not going to fit.
I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do because...
I don't feel like this helps. If you did better booking of your matches, people would go to your pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
And, right now, Raw's struggling to sell out Elimination Chamber. So, it's not like... If SmackDown was struggling to sell out, I'd be like, yeah, because you get fucking 3 guys on the whole show.
Yeah, correct.
But, like, Raw's got a ton of people. So if you can't sell that, then that's your fault.
Their main... First of all, they announced the Ronda thing with like 2 weeks ago. No one was just going to be like, oh, I'm going to go buy
it's just a contract. Yeah. I wouldn't go see a contract signing.
You would probably want to see that.
But like
that's your one chance to see Ronda. I'd do it.
Look, but I would probably go anyway, first of all.
Well, yeah, I'd go to a chamber match.
But, second of all, like... Yeah, I might want to go see Ronda, but I don't think most fans feel that way.
Where is the pay-per-view going to be?
The T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Home of Ronda Rousey. I think she probably fought there a couple times. It's kind of new, so I don't know how many fights of hers have taken place there. But
so I think...
It's our home base.
Well, maybe the problem is that, like, that's such a...
But I think they have good crowds there, usually.
I mean, how does the... Vegas hockey team, for example, how do they do?
I have no idea.
It's all like people that travel there.
But see, I think you could get people to go. You would think you could get people traveling to go see a fucking Elimination Chamber. It's not. It's not Clash of Champions.
Just having the name of Elimination Chamber doesn't help your cause at all. But that's not the reason they're not selling. I'm just. I think it's because they're all in one match.
Actually, thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
that actually helped. When I first heard this, I was like, is this going to be the end of, like, Hell in a Cell, Elimination Chamber?
Nope.
Because, okay, there was that year when we went where they did 3 Hell in a Cells in one night.
They did.
This past year, they only did 1.
Yep.
But going forward, you're going to have both.
No, they did 2.
Did they?
Tag team.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't watch it. That's why. I only watched the other one. I know, but
Speaking of tag team, we're not there yet.
But, like... You're now going to have at least 1 for each brand.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you got to have your women's whatever.
Yeah.
So, 2 for each brand. We're going to have 4. What the fuck? We can't do that. I've always thought that the gimmick pay-per-views were stupid, but this is extra stupid.
So, the big 5, that's going to be fine. That's always going to be okay. The pay-per-view. How many pay-per-views are not the big 5 now? Probably
they're probably 12, once a month.
There's once a month.
Basically.
Okay, so there's 7.
There was a list of what they're doing.
The 7 plain ones. Yeah, please give me the list so I can describe to you.
But like,
maybe try to understand.
Money in the Bank, is that now, is that going to be dual brand, or are there going to be separate? Are there going to be 4 Money in the Banks?
I don't know.
I think this one might help. Yeah, this is where I read
Thank you. Okay, so
April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So yeah, once.
Okay. So for every other month, they're okay.
But like TLC should go. Hell in a Cell should go. Extreme Rules gone. Like Elimination Chamber gone.
The name of those, but the types of matches don't have to go.
But the feud should dictate the match types.
Yeah. Like Hell in a Cell, that's...
Because then, that way you can, like, say on Backlash.
Hey, good news. Hell in a Cell doesn't have pink ropes.
So, like, on Backlash, you could be like, oh, this feud between Sammy and Kevin should be Extreme Rules. Because they hate each other. You don't then have to say, okay, but now Raw needs an Extreme Rules. Because it's called Backlash. Right. Like, you don't have to then, like, make it even. Because this is going to be awful.
It's going to be rough. The only thing with the Money in the Bank is they can't... First of all, when they do the dual thing, they have to have one Money in the Bank.
Like, I think Elimination Chamber is the only one that should be
called Elimination Chamber.
Like, yeah, like a pay-per-view that's
WWE TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs has been insane.
Because, like, I think people would be more hyped to go see or watch a TLC if it was, like, out of nowhere, rather than when you know there's 4 tonight.
Kind of like when they used to do it. Crazy.
Yeah, because when there's 4 tonight, you're going to be like, well, they're not going to all have crazy spots.
Good news. The program that they were showing has AJ in the middle, not Roman.
Hey, there you go.
That's but they have Naomi up front, and I don't know why.
So I don't get how this is going to work.
So, okay, WrestleMania is going to be WrestleMania. That's not going to change
7
anything.
hours.
Maybe.
Well, that's the other thing. Did you see... There were also reports that if they go to this new model for the regular ones, where they're 5 hours, the other ones get long. I will not watch WrestleMania. I can't. Last year was insufferable. Not as bad as the year before, where The Rock cut a 45-minute promo before the main event.
You have a tough time this year.
But, like, I'm already like, all right.
Yeah, but if you get a match that you want to see, you'll be okay.
But that's the thing. I get a bunch of matches I don't want to see. Mixed in with, because they do the thing where they have the cooldown match.
Yeah.
So then it's not like I can skip the 6-pack challenge. The 6-pack challenge is before The Undertaker, and I have to sit through the 6 because I wanted to see the one before and the one after. So now I gotta watch the 6-pack challenge.
The problem with the dual thing, first of all, is
that they're gonna end the brand split accidentally while they're doing it.
Yes, they're 1,000,000% going to, because they're gonna have the Usos fighting the Bar within a week. So now I look at this thing. Okay, so first of all, you don't need mid-carders clearly anymore if you're not going to use them.
But then what's mid-card? Because Finn's mid-card.
True, he is.
Like, so you're not cutting Finn.
Well, I mean, like, you can see Apollo. Apollo can go free in the Indies. I don't know what they're going to do. This is a difficult question.
It doesn't work, right?
Like, when I look at all these people... Apollo's not going to be included anymore. Let's be serious. Rusev's already proven he's not going to be included anymore. Natalia's probably not going to be included anymore, but that's fine.
Well, I don't know what the women are doing going into Mania anyway. They're lost at sea.
I don't... like, most of these people will still be included.
And if they re-sign Brock and they have Ronda...
I don't think they're going to get Brock back. Unless
of course they are, because he ain't fucking going anywhere. He's fucking suspended from the UFC.
Yeah, but... His deal is if he says no, he has to work till SummerSlam, so he could just enter.
But it's just, no. He's 40 fucking years old.
That's true.
Like, he's going nowhere. If he wants to get paid, he's going nowhere. Like, you know, like, there's nothing else for him to go do. He's not going to make it in the NFL or something, like, all of a sudden.
Well, that guarantees he'll only be at the Big 5.
But, like, I'm just saying, like, Brock, Ronda, all these, they suck fucking 30 minutes out of each show. With the build-up and the fucking entrance and the whatever.
I don't know what they're going to do.
I don't like this. I don't like, look, I don't like watching 2 pay-per-views a month.
Mm-hmm.
I wish
but it was better for these shows.
But I wish they could do 1 a month and then have feuds begin and end on the weekly TV show. They don't have to go to the next pay-per-view.
I feel bad for the people that, like, aren't going to be... Like, is the Cruiserweights ever going to be on TV again? Probably not.
Oh, the tag team's going to be on TV because... Like, but if you're not in the title feud, we don't have time for a non-title tag match.
But that's been proven on SmackDown on a week-to-week basis.
I know, but still, I don't know. I think this is stupid.
So the only hope is you have to be big to be on the pay-per-view, and you won't be on a pay-per-view at all if you're below.
If you're not fighting for the title,
if you're below Finn Balor,
like the non-title feuds won't fit.
No, they said they will have those.
Where?
That means matches will be quick.
Like,
see, if they did this when Brock was champion, it would have been okay. Yeah. That's the title taken away.
I just think 1 a month, switching back and forth between the 2 brands, no fucking Money in the Bank, Hell in a Cell.
The only problem with that is them waiting on TV is dreadful.
But don't wait. Feuds can start and end on SmackDown and on Raw.
You're crazy if you think they'll do that.
But this is how you do it.
If they actually do a draft like everyone keeps reporting, then I wonder what happens to everyone. So when they say draft, does that mean like they take people or they reset the rosters?
Well, that's the thing. They did say draft.
And I was like, rumor. No, we got a shake-up.
Because there were lots of rumors of shake-ups over the summer, and now there's draft rumors.
Draft. which I think would be a good idea. But
well, you kind of have to do a draft only because if you do a shakeup, it's just going to move the people who didn't move last time.
Yeah,
and so it's going to be very predictable. So you kind of have to
draft,
do a draft.
Like you could shake it up and stuff.
But like, I don't really want to draft.
I do because these shows are killing me.
But like,
I don't need to watch a draft. I just need people to switch shows.
But they're just gonna, you know what they're gonna do? They're just gonna literally take. Okay, you were on SmackDown, I on Raw. You were on Raw, I on SmackDown.
That is how a draft works, pretty much.
They're just gonna switch the.
Except Roman's never leaving Raw.
And then with Ronda, I mean, she just signed with Raw. Can she be drafted?
Yeah.
I hate, the thing is, I hate the concept of a draft because it makes no sense. Why do I get to be like, hey, I'm taking your fucking guy. AJ's mine now. See ya. Screw you, SmackDown. Like the way they used to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like,
you mean like
I just drafted John Cena to SmackDown. It's like, why?
I think what was worse was the match. Did you like the matches? Like when they won, they get a guy? You can't tell me that's better.
Well, it's not. Yeah. Like, I feel like you.
I don't miss the. Oh, you got them.
Well, then the other thing with the drafts, right, is like, so I draft John Cena from your show, and then you take Apollo from mine. Why? Why wouldn't you take AJ from mine?
I remember one year Raw got like Cena, Randy, Batista. And SmackDown got like
it needs to work like a keeper league or something where you get to protect like 5 guys or something.
That would make sense.
But then no one would ever move who mattered.
They'd protect their champion then.
Yeah. But like I think they should do like a yearly draft after Mania of NXT talent.
That would make a lot of sense, but we won't get that.
And like people like Ronda and stuff.
Also,
they declare for the draft.
You know what's really stupid about the draft? Remember when they said they could pick like few NXT people?
Yeah.
No offense to Nia and Alexa Bliss, but why would you pick them over like, Samoa Joe or Shinsuke?
This is exactly what I'm talking about where the draft doesn't make sense.
The NXT part of it really kills me. Like this.
But they should have people declaring.
How are you going to fit all these NXT people on? There are so many people that they have signed to their roster.
They should have people declaring for the draft and building it up. And then if you want to send John Cena between shows or whatever, have a trade. You can have trades.
Yeah, that's what people have always wanted. We just haven't got that. But Daniel Bryan will be gone soon, so that'll be different.
Because, like, I could go to, like, NXT and be like, I draft, Gargano and CN, and I'm going to trade them for John Cena. And then, like, that would make sense.
That'd be a terrible trade.
But, like, you could use that talent to trade.
I like the idea of, see, if they put all this stuff, like, actual like draft and trades and stuff, it would make sense, but they're not going to do that.
No.
At
least if you reset both rosters and have a full draft, at least I get why you pick Naomi or whatever.
The only reason I'm okay with the draft, even though they say it's going to be a Backlash, would be insane if I have to watch a pay-per-view just for
it'll be 9 hours.
Yeah.
It'll be a 4-hour draft.
They're like, we have to have 50 matches, but we also have to have the draft. But the way they did the draft last time,
matches during a draft at a pay-per-view.
Well, remember when they did on Raw?
Yeah,
it was awful.
Yeah, it was weird. No, they did it both nights.
Like, we drafted Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Okay, bye.
I mean, that's the thing. They did it both nights.
They did?
Yes. Because SmackDown was in Springfield and I wanted to go because they were having a draft.
Oh, yeah. They did the draft only on SmackDown.
Oh, was it only on SmackDown?
Was it?
No, because Finn Balor definitely came out on Raw.
No, Finn Balor remember he was at NXT. He was like, oh, yay. They're all like sitting down watching the TV.
Maybe the shakeup was on Raw. I don't know.
The shakeup was in SmackDown. I think both were in SmackDown because it was SmackDown Live.
Oh, no, it was. The shakeup was SmackDown because I was there. Kevin Owens came out as Mr. America.
Yeah.
With the shaved and the suit.
Yeah, that was bad.
I don't understand. Okay, let's get to Raw real quick because there's not much. I mean, look, it's a 2-hour.
We're kind of going to go back to this if we do questions.
No, we're going to keep going back to this because my continued rant about reverse momentum is coming.
Monday Night Raw, the 2-hour match.
All right, so there's a 2-hour gauntlet match. First, though, let's back it up a second. Roman Reigns comes out, and he has a chat. He's the most dead person behind his eyes that I've ever... He's so boring. Why does he have to be like this?
What? I think...
Because it's not him.
No, it's not.
It's whatever they tell him to be doing. Because... Like I said in the Undertaker, like on the WrestleMania 24 thing, he's talking about Undertaker and it's like all good, and then he says my yard, and I'm like, You were totally cool up until that part. I was into you. I was on your side. And then you opened your stupid writer mouth and you read the script.
See, they need to let him be him, which doesn't happen. That's what they did with The Rock, though.
Yeah.
But he said he's the only one that can beat Brock Lesnar, and he would have beat him last time if it wasn't cash in. Then thankfully Seth came out, meaning, hey, I was the guy that cashed in.
So Roman and Seth start off. People are talking about how great Seth was here.
Hey, you leave him alone.
No, but like...
Yes, he was dead most of the time, I understand
His moveset just doesn't excite me. I don't know. Like
I enjoyed his Cena moveset. He didn't do anything in the first
I know AJ does the same stuff all the time, and Roman does the same stuff all the time, and I have a thing about Roman for a second. But, like, I feel like Seth doesn't maybe sell the way I want it necessarily, where it's like even his selling feels predictable. Like... I can predict AJ's going to do these certain moves, but sometimes he sells something, I'm like, oh, that was cool. Like on SmackDown, he rolled backwards over the table and then ran back in and jumped. Like, oh, I feel like I never get that moment with Seth where anything different happens. It's just like, oh, he's going to do the run and dive through the ropes, and then he's going to do a buckle bomb, and then he's going to do a super kick. And then,
he did do a buckle bomb.
And then he's going to do the Revolution knee. I think that's what Corey called it. It's
they changed it again.
Yeah,
even though it's not his finisher, so it doesn't matter.
And then he did the stomp, not the blackout, because I don't know reasons. And it's like, this was fine, but I have a thing about Roman. Can this fucking guy let someone else do a move without doing a Superman punch after it?
Thank you for saying what I was about to say.
Because he does the buckle bomb, and then he does this every match where someone does their like sort of.
I was like, oh,
move.
buckle bomb's back. Nope. No, never mind.
And it's like, he has the super...
Wasn't that the second one? Did he do two? Did he do one on when he jumped off the rope?
I don't know. I just remember the one.
I remember...
Because I remember being like, oh, he's fine. Seth kills everyone but this guy.
Hey, Rollins beat Reigns, though.
So, yeah. Now, real quick, a detour here.
We can't spoil our predictions.
Reverse momentum. This is the problem with 50-50 booking.
Yep.
Because I know what reverse momentum is because of the way they book this.
That's true.
So the minute Roman lost, I was like, and he's going to WrestleMania. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Like, if they didn't book like this, even if he lost this, I'd be like, huh. Like, because the reason I zoned in on this time was the commentary. Like, this match was for nothing. Mm-hmm. They should have not done the thing they did a few weeks ago where who comes in first and who comes in.
Yeah, that's what this should have been.
This should have been that.
I thought about that.
But, okay, say they don't do that and this is still for nothing. Mm-hmm. The commentators are like, it's about momentum. You get momentum. And I was like, yeah, I'd still rather, like, immediately get DQ'd so I can go rest in the back for Chamber rather than kill myself. But, okay, fine, momentum. But I know how momentum in WWE works. And if you have momentum going into the pay-per-view, you lose.
Yeah.
So... if they didn't book like that, I could at least be like, okay, momentum.
See, this is about momentum. At the end of SmackDown, I thought they were going into Fastlane. I was like, oh, okay.
But, like, because I know that they book 50-50 and that reverse momentum is a thing, when Roman loses right away, I'm like...
Roman wins.
Oh, Roman won the Chamber. That's interesting.
Now...
and Miz is eliminated first.
Yeah, that's a guarantee. So, how this match... Not this match, the Chamber will go is pretty. It's pretty like you can see what's gonna happen. Like you could see after Rollins was eliminated what everything was gonna happen. That's how this is gonna go. Like maybe they'll have Rollins live again, but I don't think they're going to. I think they'll be like, oh, maybe him wrestling for an hour killed him or something, so they'll just destroy him in 2 seconds. But so Roman's gonna. I don't know how they're gonna eliminate Strowman.
Like they eliminate Nia, 57 people all at once, do some crazy stupid thing.
So yeah, okay, that was the only thing I couldn't figure out.
Like a shield power bomb or some stupid shit.
Like I could see Elias singing, and then they attack him, and he's dead.
The only other thing is he like breaks the fence and falls out and dies or something, and just like lays on the ground.
Also, how does Cena lose? Does he lose clean again?
He loses to which would be so he won't though, because that's not the storyline that the story. I'm telling you, Undertaker's not showing up for like weeks.
That's fine though.
Because
didn't we agree that he should just not show up until?
Well, yeah, but it's because Cena's gonna keep bitching. I don't get to go Mania. I don't have a road to Mania. They didn't pave the road, and now I'm stuck.
I hate. You know how you would save SmackDown? This is just very
save SmackDown.
No, not save, but help.
All right, we're just out of order.
No, we're out of order.
This is just an episode. Maybe this will be.
Did you watch the shows this week? You don't need to be in order. But
I agree.
You know, remember when Undertaker came back and said SmackDown was his show?
Yeah, he's gonna dig.
And you know how Cena's a free agent?
Yes.
Why don't they do that on SmackDown? Raw doesn't need them on their show.
Because Ronda Rousey's going to Raw to join Brock Lesnar, John Cena, and The Undertaker in a fucking go fuck yourself SmackDown special. Like, I don't know.
I'm just saying, put them on SmackDown. I thought...
Put Ronda on goddamn SmackDown, for Christ's sake.
Well, that's what you would think. But no.
Because
signed a contract with
SmackDown is watched, I would assume, because it has slightly lower viewers, by more hardcore fans.
Yes.
So if you want casual fans to be introduced to SmackDown, stick someone they might be interested on it, like Ronda or Brock. You don't need the casual fans to watch Raw. They're already doing it, Vince.
Or John Cena.
But like,
I feel like he's the most casual person you can get.
But even I don't think like you could get a new guy to tune in because John Cena's going to be on. Like you've seen John Cena.
But everyone's like, "Oh, John Cena the actor. Let me watch."
I know, but I still think like
I'm just saying
a new person like Ronda is more interesting than
John. When SmackDown died at the shakeup.
Yeah,
it's more so because Cena left. Like they lost him, so they lost another.
And they dicked around with Shinsuke for 9 months.
Yeah, that too. And they got rid of Bray and Miz, who were two of their main guys. But
and then Shane was way too involved for months.
They got rid of so many.
And fucking Jinder. For Christ's sake, Jinder did it.
It's a good point.
It was Jinder.
But they had to do Jinder because they got rid of Miz. Wyatt. Well, no. They didn't have to do Jinder. But like
Randy could have kept trucking without a Punjabi prison.
They had a point where they lost.
I don't think the Punjabi prison was
I hate Jinder more than anyone. We watched that together. I was like, oh, God.
I don't even hate the idea of Jinder winning. It's just like him beating Randy was not going to get him over. No one cared.
That's true.
Speaking of which, I listened to the pop at the beginning. They were
top of what?
Roman was like listing off people in the match or something. And it was like, Finn got a big pop. The only person who didn't get a big pop was John. Cena got no pop. Cena was just like, oh, he's here
Which is weird, because I feel like when his music hit, people were like, oh.
Yeah, but like I felt like Finn got the loudest pop when his name was said.
But he didn't when he
followed by Braun and Elias.
Of course.
But I was like, I was just thinking, this is entirely out of order.
Seth Rollins, first of all, hasn't had life for the past like 5 months.
He had an okay, but everyone's fine.
He's getting back there.
I just thought John was the most dead pop.
But I'm saying Cena should be on SmackDown.
So there's the roll up for Roman. Cena comes out, has his little.
I hate the free agent thing.
No, I hate John right now. I can't do it. I can't.
With him staring at him?
He just confuses me week to week.
He was like heel John this week.
I thought last week that I said he was okay?
He was close.
He was okay. This week, first of all,
I'm Dick John.
I know I missed something.
Yeah.
But it comes back from commercial and he's in a t-shirt in a rest hold.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on there.
I'm like,
I guess because Rollins attacked him.
Yeah, but I was like, why am I in a rest hold in a t-shirt? What is happening? Did John forget everything about wrestling? Now he's wearing a shirt to the match.
Once he finally got rid of the shirt, the match picked up, thankfully. I mean, Rollins was dead most of it, and Cena was literally just a dick the whole time.
I didn't say it, but I hate that they kept going to commercial. I know they have no choice.
I know.
But do this on a paper. Do this on fucking Backlash, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, make Rollins look good.
But
you know, he had the longest Raw, well, not match, but
yeah, did you know he also had more minutes in the ring in that match than Brock has since Mania?
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
That's my thing about Brock. His matches are stupid. I don't care that he wins.
They weren't stupid until he fought Goldberg.
Well, yeah. Back it up to Dean Ambrose in the chair apocalypse.
I honestly forget that match every time it happens.
That's when it got bad, actually. That was it.
That's true.
So,
I mean, I wouldn't say the Undertaker match was great. The two after that were better.
But it became pointless.
Yeah.
Dean didn't even get to kick out of anything or do anything.
No, it was bad.
He just died.
It was all bad. I forgot that happened.
So eventually Seth catches Cena, rolls through for an AA. Cena kicks out.
We avoided an avalanche.
Oh, yeah. So no avalanches.
I was like, oh my God, this is how we're going to end it.
At one point, there was like a suplex or something. I thought that was going to be like an avalanche thing at some point. But
the Rollins suplex?
Yeah.
The one into the Falcon Arrow, which I like.
How do we feel about Cena kicking out of that AA?
Cena?
When Cena kicked out of the AA.
His AA? I was kind of mad.
Yeah.
But he has to kick out of it because it's the worst finisher in wrestling.
I was both. Okay.
Also, he did it better.
Yeah, I think if you're going to pull the move where you do that, where you have Seth do it, he has to win with it.
Yeah.
But I also know, like, from doing sports like this, when you do a move a lot, even if the other person knows what they're doing, I can defend this and I will not get stuck in this. Like, I know exactly what to do to prevent bad things from happening, even if you do it 100%. So I was like, okay.
I was fine. I assumed he was going to kick out because, come on. But, I actually am going to praise Cena in a few seconds for not kicking out. But,
like, if Roman had properly executed that tombstone at Mania.
Yes.
I feel like he should win.
Yeah.
I felt the same way when Triple H hit the tombstone on Undertaker.
That's also what CM Punk did. And he did the whole thing, and everyone was like, oh, he should win. And he didn't win. Every time people do that.
Triple H hit it and was like...
Yeah, he did it perfectly, and then he actually
They actually completed the spot that time.
They did everything.
That spot worked.
I don't even... we were talking about him kicking out of the AA, which was a good AA. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, there was one thing later in the match...
the flippy AA?
Where Cena's doing the AA.
Yeah, he holds his arm.
But, like, Seth, he, like, kept grabbing at the side of Cena's head. I was like, I bet he's going to land on his feet. I bet this isn't going to work because no one does that.
The thing about this Rollins AA, I forgot that he, like, caught him.
Yeah.
That was much more impressive, like they said, than Cena doing it.
Yeah.
They're like, what? But it's Seth Rollins. It's not John Cena. I was like, thank you.
One other thing was when Michael... They were in the STF, and Cena's saying, like, quit or give up or something. And Michael's like, John Cena's telling Seth to quit. I was like, I wouldn't repeat what Cena's saying because he might be calling the next move. Michael, don't listen to what John's saying. Never comment on that.
I'm going to be honest. This is the only part I'm going to really talk about because this was the best part of the entire gauntlet match.
Yeah.
But, so he follows up with the AA, goes for the second one, and Rollins escape, which I was not expecting. I was expecting Cena to hit the second one like he did to AJ to win the title. And then he hits the flying knee, which he hasn't done since before his ACL injury.
I was worried about his ACL when he caught Cena and tossed him on his shoulders.
When he was holding his knee for a while, I was like...
Well, he kept going like hip knee. I was like, wait, is it your hip or knee?
And then... So he hits the knee and then hits the curb stomp, and Cena didn't kick out. I was like, good, we're protecting the one move that...
The only reason I felt Cena wasn't winning this match was because I was like... John's not hanging out for John's going home. John's not hanging out for no gauntlet match. Are you fucking kidding me? This dude's going home. This dude ain't gonna stay around for 3 more hours.
But that match had to be like 40 minutes, that part.
Yeah.
Like Rollins lasted a long
3 times. Yeah. 3 effing times.
But I enjoyed I enjoyed that part.
I know commercials are part of the deal.
5 matches in one.
But I wouldn't have booked it on a regular show if we're gonna
and also like this is actually I have to talk about how how Elias is filling in for Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
It would have been so much better if this was Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Because he would have like choked him out and killed him.
The only thing is, I wish this match was for something, and I hope they use gauntlet matches for something in the future. But you gotta have some sort of system as to how people come in, like earning their spot. Because it's fucking bullshit if you're Seth Rollins and Roman being at the beginning.
Oh, it's bullshit if you're anyone and Braun Strowman gets to come out last.
But at least if you earn last and you get stuck for, like, if there was some lead up to this. Because I was thinking, like, they could do some, like a UK special type thing that was like a gauntlet match. But you'd have to build it somehow where you earn your spot on the show.
Like the last one's Pete Dunne.
Because just like, if this was for a title or something, it's complete horseshit if you just randomly come in first.
I like how you thought they were going to do something with the UK. Yeah. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, hope.
I'm booking something. I'm going to book something.
Which they should, because NXT doesn't have a second title, which they looked like they were going to do, and they just
I mean,
stopped.
It shouldn't be the UK.
It shouldn't be.
Because I don't want fucking CN almost the fucking UK champion.
That's true, but like, they had Roderick Strong fight for it this week.
My CN shirt's coming, by the way.
Oh, good.
I get it for my birthday.
Did you enjoy that, by the way?
What, the Pete Dunne?
Yeah, the 5 minutes of... It was so quick.
Yeah, it was my least favorite Pete Dunne.
It wasn't even their fault. They had like 10 minutes.
Yeah. But
I was
usually,
like, why?
Usually he gets more time.
My point was, they should have people build up to the next takeover and actually have a match for him on there.
Yeah. I'm trying to get into Roddy. It's not working.
Roddy's pretty bland. Pretty hard.
Yeah, I watched...
He doesn't have a character.
I watched that 205 match. I was like, generic music, generic guy. I don't know what I'm watching. I watched the NXT thing. I'm like, generic music. And then
the guy on it this week was good. Murphy.
I really like Pete Dunne, but I was fixated on how much he doesn't have the look. He is the worst.
Have the look.
I was staring at his legs. I was like, there's no muscle going on here. His hair's a mess.
He is a blob, kind of. He kind of, you might agree. He kind of is like the JBL figure.
That's exactly it. Except JBL is just like, I want to keep doing this.
Yeah.
He's got this fucking wrestling thing on, so you hide some of the blobby.
Yeah.
But
Pete Dunne does really good, so I don't care.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like...
He's a unique-looking human being.
He could go to the gym a little bit more and fix this. And he might get... Because I can't see Vince pushing that guy. He's worse than Daniel Bryan.
They got mad at Mike Kanellis. You know who that is.
Yeah.
Mike Bennett. For not, being in good shape.
And the power of love.
He's in better shape than Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Now he is he actually.
Pete's really good, but I was just because Roddy was not entertained. The match wasn't really. I was just fixated on this is not the look I'd go for.
No.
If I was gonna be a pro wrestler,
like when he fights Tyler Bate, I'm like, oh well, this big difference here.
Like if I walk into a wrestling gym tomorrow, I know I could pass as CM Punk level the way I look. And honestly, I look a little better than CM Punk did because I weigh a little bit less. But it was I'd still need to work on something because it's not the look. It's just not the right look. And I was just fixated on Pete Dunne's looks.
How did we get to Pete Dunne?
Fuck, I don't know. Speaking of people who don't have the look, which is not true, Elias comes out.
Elias actually does have the look, except for the Jesus part. But
he has the look. But Finn definitely got the look.
Yes.
But Elias...
Doesn't matter, though.
Elias comes out and has a much shorter match, but he wins with the... What is it called?
The Drift Away?
Yes, Drift Away.
Which is funny, because he's no longer the Drifter.
The Whisper in the Way or something. I can't...
He got a new shirt.
Did he?
He doesn't have the dates anymore on the back, so now it just has the places.
Oh.
It's a smart shirt.
It just
says Walk with Elias, and it's great.
It should just be WWE Walk with
That's pretty much what it's... Yeah, it doesn't do that, though.
But that's what it should do.
That'll be like one of their special edition ones.
Oh, yeah, it won't be authentic.
No. You can't wear it. Can't sell it. But he won. That was boring.
I was kind of happy Elias won.
Elias deserved to win.
So I want to build Elias.
Yeah, if they were going to pick anyone to do that, I'm just happy it wasn't Braun. I would have been mad.
I'm going to get mad at The Miz in a bit.
We're not there yet. We're at Finn.
So next, Finn
died.
Finn comes out.
Finn's shoulder was gone.
This was probably the part of the match I paid the least attention to. And it was because at this point...
You knew Finn was winning?
Well, I knew Braun was coming later and he won.
Yeah.
Once Seth was out, Braun won.
Yeah.
That was pretty much how I felt.
Finn... I had something to say about Finn that was emotional. Oh, he's no, about Finn and Rollins. All they sell now is their 2 injuries.
Yeah, no, but this is
but that's all they attack now.
This is not
attack something else.
But Sami Zayn sold an ankle that he never really hurt for months.
Yeah, that's true.
Cesaro's fucking tape.
At least they did hurt those.
Cesaro with his damn arm tape,
which he still has, which was from 3 years ago.
There's somebody else who does that all the time who I can't stand.
The arm tape?
No, just selling an injury that just keeps going and
Bailey?
Going. No, but yes. But yeah, I wish they would stop.
Yeah.
It doesn't last forever.
No.
And I don't know why.
But what's worse is they always...
Speaking of which, Elias was selling getting hit with the cello last week. He had tape on his...
That was actually good. And he ran down and he actually had his music.
Yeah, the only thing is,
get a concert. Though.
He didn't really. He had the tape. Yeah. He didn't really sell the tape.
No, not even a little.
It had nothing to do with the match.
The only time they sold it was when Balor did the stomp. Yeah,
and Finn, or not Finn, Roman He hasn't sold in weeks
Not
since
the same
he
guy.
hasn't sold in weeks since I gave him credit for selling that knee from the chop block.
That's your fault for giving him credit.
But where did it go? Because like him selling is different. Them selling is the same thing every
bad
fucking
chop
episode.
block this week. It was Charlotte on SmackDown. She almost died, but that's also after the missed big boot.
Anyway,
continue.
Coup de grace. Finn wins.
Everyone
no one
needs a
kicks out of the
token
coup de
win,
grace.
and this wasn't too shocking how Miz won.
So the Miz comes out. He has the dum-dums run down. The dum-dums start like they're going to attack.
Why didn't he hit him with the skull-crushing finale from behind?
You know,
was that what you were going to say?
No.
Oh, but you were thinking it, right?
No, but well, yes. But what I was going to say is, so you're the Miz, right?
Yes.
You got a match coming up on Sunday.
Yes.
So you have to come in first.
Yes.
Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
This match is for nothing.
Yes, and you're a heel.
Wouldn't you just instantly get yourself DQ'd so you could leave?
You would think he didn't want to win.
Why would he try? Because then he kind of does when he runs away.
Or mathematically figure out the fact that Braun's next.
Oh, yeah. That would have helped. So,
but they don't want Balor and Braun facing off because I don't know.
I couldn't stand this match with this part of the match with Miz and Finn because it's like Finn's going to lose. He's going to lose because idiots are at ringside. And I don't know why we're still allowing idiots at ringside. Kurt Angle, get off your ass and do something.
Is Kurt Angle even on the show this week?
I don't remember seeing him.
The show was so long with this one match. I don't remember.
And they kept doing the little segments.
Yeah, the interviews in the back.
Yeah, so after Finn's eliminated, he's like, well, at Chamber, they're going to be locked out. And I'm like,
also,
what if they're not?
We went over this last week, but I'm going to ask again. Why doesn't he just cheat? Why doesn't he just, hey, I'm going to be demon for 10?
Oh, and where were the club?
Yeah.
Come beat the shit out of Dallas and Axel.
Well, didn't, what's his name, get hurt last week technically against the Revival? Is that what they're selling? I mean, Carl Anderson still could help.
Somebody get out there and save this man. If Kurt Angle's not going to do his damn job,
they're pretty bad at this whole Balor Club thing.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Oh, guess what? Braun showed up and won.
So then Braun comes out. The Miz runs towards the back. He gets fucking clawed in the back and falls down.
Oh yeah, and they acted like he
died.
Had the biggest. He pawed him. I was like,
yeah. So then the Miz gets dragged back to the ring. Moral of the story is Braun Strowman wins. He then destroys everyone for 10 minutes after.
He crushed everyone.
And then he yells.
Yeah. But the cool part, are we after the match now?
Yeah, we're after the match.
Is when he rose his hands and everyone in the crowd rose his hands. That was the best part. He's over. Yeah, I'm still not sure if WWE knows what he is. If he's a face or a heel or a... I'm fully realizing he's probably the face. Because he's heel when he interacts with Roman because they treat Roman like the guy getting chased by the monster. Which is stupid. But I don't know what the... Oh, we're getting to an interesting part of the show. Not Asuka walking backstage. So, Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, gross. Yeah, I was just listening to some other people talk, and they were like, yeah, this is weird, because, like, Matt hates him, Kurt hates him, all people you just brought back, basically, the company in the last year, hate this guy. He just spent, like, months preventing you from getting the broken gimmick. What the fuck? Who's going to introduce, like, him to the Hall of Fame? And I was trying to figure that out. People keep saying AJ Styles. It's like, nope. Not going to happen. They don't even know what that is. And then the other thing is, like, of course, because TNA is a banned word, they're like, oh, yeah, you brought a bunch of people into the business, but we won't say where or when, so shut the fuck up. Which is really dumb, because TNA's gone. It's over. It's now Impact Wrestling. They've moved on. Until next week. Next week it'll be Global Force Impact Wrestling again. Impact Anthem Owl TNA Wrestling in a 6-sided, 4-sided ring. Yeah, it was weird to watch. A 4-sided ring in a 6-sided ring. I was like, oh, it's Jeff Jarrett. I was only interested because I wanted to see the video, and the video was just him winning. Roman Reigns, like, the best guy. And he got people that hate him. Yeah. He got people that like him. Nobody hated him, and he didn't care. And I don't know what the fuck this is about because I don't know who Jeff Jarrett is, so Roman Reigns signing off. Like, you didn't know what the fuck he was. The backstage, when they had people talking, I was like, what? No one cares. And weird. Did they have anyone from TNA talk? I don't think so. No, they had Roman Reigns. Also, did you know that he's one of the greatest Intercontinental Champions ever? Yeah, I learned that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, Asuka. Asuka! Nobody's ready for Asuka. I wish she was on the show this week. Well, she got beat up by Nia.
which was sad for me.
Yeah, because Nia lost.
Reverse momentum, people. What if Nia is the first person to beat reverse momentum? She beats Asuka and reverse momentum in one night.
Then you'll be very happy.
Hall of Fame
on Sunday.
Quality. Also, after this, Ronda Rousey in a wrestling ring, wrestling things.
Yeah, she was doing that. That was a good video.
And my boy, Edwin, the worst coach.
I watched her punch. I was like, ah.
I'm like, look, you haven't fired this idiot still?
Yeah, it was bad.
I couldn't tell if it was old footage
well,
or new footage.
Maybe he could teach her how to throw a wrestling punch.
No. Now, I watched this video, and then I don't know, I saw a GIF of her doing a thing. I don't know if it was in the video or if it was separate. I don't know. But, like, it looked good. She did, like she was doing good. Missed something, rolled somebody over into an armbar or something. I was like, looks good to me. I'm tired of everyone shitting on her before she's even done anything, saying she can't wrestle because she's not a wrestler. You know what? Everyone who wasn't wrestling before they started wrestling isn't a wrestler. That's how it works.
Yeah.
You can't be a wrestler before you wrestle. I got it.
I think she's going to be good.
She should go to the Performance Center. Where the fuck do you think she is?
She did do that with Natalya.
But, like, you think she's just at her house like, I think I'll just show up in Mania, have a match with Charlotte. I don't need to try.
They all just think she's Brock, which just doesn't even make sense because Brock wrestled.
But even then, like, what if she is Brock? Y'all liked him for fucking 10 years until this last stupid run of stupidity.
That's not his fault.
But, like...
Is it his fault?
I'm so tired of her getting shit on before she's done anything.
I mean, I didn't shit on her. I'm excited.
Yeah, but it feels like everyone else is.
Yeah, because they don't like... I don't know. They're stupid.
Like... And she really likes wrestling.
Yeah.
Her goddamn UFC nickname is based on pro wrestling, for Christ's sake. Like, I don't understand the problem.
Such a random choice for your favorite.
But, like...
You know that?
No, I kind of get it. Because he's kind of a dick. And she gives off the vibe of a dick sometimes. Yeah. So I feel like...
I was listening to another...
Their vibes are the same.
I was listening to another show, and they said she should definitely be healed, just not yet.
Yeah, you... no shit.
But... They also said maybe put Paul Heyman with her.
You can't have casual fans tune in to see Ronda Rousey and ever be like, fuck all you, I hate y'all. I'm Ronda.
Which is incredibly, like, if you put Paul Heyman with her, like, that's expected.
She shouldn't even be, like, the way I would...
Would you put Paul Heyman with her? I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Heel, not face. Face would be bad for both.
I don't trust her to deliver a scripted promo correctly.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you let her talk, then it's fine. Like, if you just let her talk.
You can't let Brock talk.
But I don't think she can... I don't think she's good at faking emotion.
You know, that's the difference between her and Brock. Because Brock can, like, pick it up in, like, 2 seconds when he gets handed a mic. But when he gets handed a mic, it gets dangerous.
Well, yeah.
But it's my favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Because I think the reason people dislike her is because she can't fake emotions. So if she's upset, she acts upset. If she's happy, she acts happy.
Yeah.
And there is no like, oh no, but I really like my opponent. It's like, I won, yay, I won, yes, I won. Like, it's just actual, like, it's not fake bullshit.
She's gonna, since she's such a pro wrestling fan, I think she'll figure it out.
No, yeah, I have no doubt that this is gonna be fine, and I don't understand everyone else's problem.
Like,
I'm getting tired of it.
If I walked into the thing, like, I'm not gonna know how to read a scripted promo.
She came out once on a show, pointed at a sign, and everyone has gone like, oh, she can't wrestle, see, she can't wrestle.
My real question is, on Sunday, does she have her song?
Oh, I have
Because they do not put it in the videos. I did not mean to touch that.
I don't know.
I'm scared. Like, are they just going to give her, like...
I know it was a one-time deal, like, they got the rights for that night. I don't know.
We'll see.
I hope so.
All right, can we just finish Raw?
Yeah.
Apollo.
We've had a good conversation about everything but the
Raw.
Raw.
No longer has his name.
Oh,
He is now Apollo. Titus Worldwide won, so there's your tag team match at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Bray and Matt Hardy talked.
Oh, God. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I don't want to hate it because I like both of them, but I hate it. It's so awful.
Anytime you put Bray with anything now, it's just...
Stop doing it on the damn screen.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we went over this last week. We don't have to do that again.
So fucking stupid.
We have to get to this important.
Have them meet underground where the Usos were last week and just have a conversation. That's fine. It doesn't have to. It can be taped.
They made the match for the thing.
Basically, they're doing it over Skype,
and they're not. It's not important. The match.
Of course not, because this has been just weird and happened on random shows.
It's like when they did the Demon versus Bray. It should have been more important.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Moving on, there was a 17-woman tag, and I didn't care.
I didn't care. I guess Sasha, Bayley, and Mickie James won.
Which means Alexa wins, reverse momentum.
Yeah, because Bliss tapped.
Yeah. So
you just did you can't do the prediction show before the prediction
I'm
show.
sorry, but reverse momentum.
Oh, and Mickie James and Alexa Bliss saved each other.
Because, whoops, I just had it right there and I went too far. Because we have already, well, you know what, actually, in fact, let's take a break for 1 second and get into SmackDown because there's a barking dog and I need a break for a second. So, we'll be right back with SmackDown. You guys won't miss anything, but if you do miss us for the 1 second that you're going to miss us, then the links are below and you should use them. Hey guys, we're back with SmackDown. I hate this show on a weekly basis now, so this is going to be quick and painless.
It's just sad because it has AJ.
Yep, well, I don't care about anything he's doing. I don't care about anything Kevin's doing, and I think Kevin's like in my top 3 of people I like on WWE, and I can't, and AJ is number 1, so like I can't do this anymore. I can't take it. I don't know what this show's about. All I know is Shane and Daniel hate each other, love each other. They're going to have a match at Mania that they're not going to have. Kevin and Sami are going to break up and have a feud. AJ Styles is going to retain the title so he can fight Shinsuke. And, oh, Dolph Ziggler showed up again for some reason. By the way, did you know Jinder hates the SmackDown top 10, but he loves it, but he hates it. And then he has a new top 10, and then Randy Orton's here, and I don't know why. I think I just summed the whole show up. We can just stop now. Mike's off. We're done here. All right. Honestly, since I don't feel like going through this in order.
You don't have to say it all.
What are your thoughts on SmackDown this week? Like, just something you want to talk about SmackDown.
It was bad. I don't want to talk about Jinder.
You better than move on, because I will go off on this man and this stupidity.
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's move on from
whoever
Jinder.
wrote the whole main event scene is writing the Jinder thing, because it makes no sense.
Also, what is worse is that...
I already did Jinder last week. If you want to see last week's episode, you can go check what I talked about last week.
Jinder, he didn't even put himself on the list. What an idiot.
No, but that's the thing. He last week came out arguing about how he respects Randy.
Yeah, it was bad.
But then pointed out that
it's bad.
Bobby's higher than Randy or whatever on the list.
It's going to be a mess. Did they make a match? Did they say it was going to be Randy and...
It's Randy and Bobby. I don't think Jinder's involved right now. But, like, the same... Okay, the women here.
Who cares?
But, no, because it matches with my Jinder problem. Ruby Riott is fighting Charlotte because Charlotte said that she broke the internet. When she didn't say that, she said Ronda broke the internet. So, and then Jinder comes out to talk about how Randy's the best and he respects him. But haha, Randy, you're ranked lower than Bobby Roode. Why are people saying things and then doing the opposite on the show? Daniel Bryan and Shane have been doing it for months. Like, who is writing this?
Road Dogg.
I feel like one person's writing the top of the script.
I had the answer.
The other person's writing the bottom of the script.
And they're
not allowed to see the other half. They're playing some game. Can we write the show without looking at each other's fucking script?
I'm trying to find something I want to talk. Can you go back up?
Back up. This is up.
Nope, I didn't really care about that. Okay.
Kevin,
good for Kevin. He got a win. Dolph's back to losing. Okay, continue.
Yeah, Kevin blamed Sammy for not winning the week before.
You can go.
And then
Kevin won.
There was a match with Dolph.
I don't know. The tag team match was pretty bad. Who got pinned?
Oh, Becky, by the way, speaking of Jinder, there was an argument about who should fucking have the title shot, and Shane was like, "Fuck you, Daniel. It's gonna be Bobby."
Yeah, that did happen. Yeah, I'm sick of that. Becky got pinned, so I gave up.
And then there was a discussion about, like, Sammy will lie down for Kevin to win the title at the thing.
I really want that to happen.
No, you don't.
No, I don't want Shinsuke and Kevin.
God damn it. No, you don't.
I want them to act like it or something, though.
And then Pancakes fought Waffles.
Oh, we learned that the New Day just getting a title match at Fastlane. Weren't they not allowed to when the Usos were champion? Wasn't that the rule?
Well, I mean,
I'm just happy
Seth will never get to fight at the bar again either. So
good for him.
Get ready Get ready for Mania. Seth versus the bar at a 2-on-1 handicap. I'm just happy
Gable and Benjamin had a title shot and I didn't know.
I'm not happy because
they keep losing.
Because 2 weeks ago they were talking to the fucking Ascension in an underground room with laptops, and cut the worst promo ever. And then randomly they appear on the TV to argue about waffles, and now they get to fight for the title, but then they don't again.
Hey, good for the Bludgeon Brothers. They won.
Oh yeah, those guys.
They killed the two jobbers. That was like my most entertaining part.
We literally have been teasing that the Bludgeon Brothers would fight the Usos.
And they just didn't.
And that didn't happen.
I was so confused.
Because Mania.
Oh, guess who wasn't on SmackDown again besides Rusev?
Who?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't been on SmackDown since he debuted, and that's part of their problem. So, like,
it's true.
I had to sit through a 205 Live to see him wrestle Dolph fucking Ziggler. Because they wouldn't put him on the show.
That's true.
It's awful. It's terrible. Oh, and by the way, AJ fought Baron Corbin because...
He did that cool thing, though.
5 ways. Yes, he did do the thing where he rolled over the table, jumped back up over the table.
Did, like, a very small...
Yeah, phenomenal.
And then, did you hear Tom try to say, like, why he didn't win? Tom, right? Is it Tom? I get this wrong.
Yeah, it's
Tom.
Okay. Not Tom.
He jumps over. He's like, well, he didn't get it because he jumped and hit him. I was like,
okay, that's
maybe because it was short. You could say it because it was short.
Yeah,
But good for him. He won.
Yeah, AJ won,
which he should every time.
Oh, and then Baron Corbin beat up Sammy and Kevin.
Yeah, he saved the day.
For some reason, face turn. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yay, SmackDown's over.
So, Raw, I think if it was a 2-hour show, was good.
It was great because it was one match.
But then the last hour was just a rushed, like, we forgot all of you. Get on the TV, go. Like, we have 2 Elimination Chamber matches, the first ever women's, and we totally forgot to book it on the show.
Raw gets a solid B because I enjoyed that match.
Yeah, I just think the first ever women's chamber could have been treated a little better on the go home.
Yeah, well, at least
instead of a 6-woman tag.
You would think.
Because the men got a 55-year gauntlet match and the women got thrown into a 6-woman tag. And Titus Worldwide was there. So, like, that last hour.
They got a title match.
Yeah, that last hour wasn't so great. But SmackDown is an F- until somebody figures out what the fuck is going on in that show. And I don't know if Fastlane's going to do that for us.
I'm definitely going to give it an F.
When is Fastlane?
In March.
I know, but, like, is it, like, soon? Like, are we going to have no build to Mania for SmackDown? Because it's like...
Fastlane Productions.
This didn't come up with... Fastlane, not apparently a popular pay-per-view. 2018 Fastlane, yes. This is the one I would like to attend. March 11th. Days. So that's like a month out.
Yeah, they'll have build up.
Yeah. They're not going to have as much build as Raw, but they'll have some.
No, because Raw.
That
tracks Swagger. Nope, that is Chris Jericho.
The faster we can get to AJ versus Shinsuke is what SmackDown's up to, the better off we are.
Time out. Do you know how bad they've been? Okay, so I want to tell you what is happening from side to side. So AJ, so that's normal. That should be, yeah, I know. I'm getting there. Bray's coming out of a coffin, so that's from when he fought The Undertaker. Chris Jericho's on here. Then Goldberg's spearing Kevin. Then Neville and Rich Swann are talking, who neither of them work for the company anymore.
These are featured videos.
And that might be Bayley and Charlotte. Is that from Fastlane? Is that what we're talking about, Fastlane?
Is
this old Fastlane or something?
It must be.
Okay.
Yeah, this definitely happened in Fastlane. Still. Do they
have more matches set than the elimination? Yes, they do.
Get your Rich Swann off your fucking page, please.
See, now, if they told me Fastlane tickets weren't selling, wouldn't be shocked.
Oh, no, I would not go to this show.
I'd be like, oh, I agree. I wouldn't go either. We didn't go to Night of Champions. Nope, Clash of Champions.
You know what? Shinsuke's not even on the show.
No, I know. He doesn't have a Nia to fight.
Jinder. He never beat him.
He didn't.
Jinder's his Nia.
Jinder versus Shinsuke for the right to fight.
For the hardcore title.
For the right to fight the WWE champion for the title. You could get that if you really ask for it. Hey,
going up Backlash?
Goldberg conquered KO to capture the Universal title.
Yeah, this page is weird. I've never been to a pay-per-view page.
What is that? What is all this?
It's just last year's
Samoa Joe defeated
Rich Swann, Kieran Tozawa defeated D. Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar in the kickoff match.
What is Big Cass?
Naya! You lost. Fuck you, Naya.
Yes!
Cesaro defeated Jinder Mahal, Big Show, and Rusev. No, this is awful. Well, at least it's not this.
That's when that started.
At least it's not this. It could be worse.
Nope, it was worse. Goldberg won.
Do we have a question for this week? Yes, we do. The question was, basically, we got to fix... Last week, we did WrestleMania predictions, and we forgot to book Kevin, Sammy, and Shane on WrestleMania. So, we're booking them right now. What the fuck are these people doing? Kevin and Sammy are fighting?
I think so. I don't think Shane gets a match.
But the Daniel and Shane thing...
You're funny if you think Daniel's ever wrestling again for the WWE.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel like there's got to be some resolution to this stupidity.
The two matches... Okay, there's three matches that are possible. Kevin and Sammy, they just wrestle, okay?
Yeah.
Which is just something we've seen.
Loser leaves SmackDown Live.
Hey, that would not help.
No, draft happens 2 nights later.
That would just not help their show at all, but that's good.
Yeah, we got that.
That would somehow make it worse. And you said
it's hard.
And you said F-.
Yeah, it's bad.
We'd have to go backwards.
It's almost a Z at this point. We're almost at Z.
Okay, so that or Shane and Daniel versus Kevin and Sammy, which would not make sense. Or this is not even including Kevin and Sammy, so this would essentially be the first one.
Jinder and Shane. Jinder's not booked.
Good.
He's a top star.
He can find himself in the Battle Royal like Elias is going to.
Bobby and Randy going to continue to fucking...
Oh, there's Jinder's match. They'll do a triple threat.
Randy versus Shane.
Oh.
Legend Killer versus Legend.
Well, Bobby Roode's the new Legend Killer via Jinder Mahal.
I don't even know what that meant.
Me? Don't ask me.
Who did he beat for the title?
Jinder.
Oh, right. It was vacated.
Yeah.
Whose legend did he kill?
I don't know.
What legend has he been killing lately?
I don't know. He also called himself the Beastmaster for 5 weeks before AJ won the title from him to save us.
Yeah, he just got thrown out.
By the way, I'm still convinced Jinder somehow would have won that match. I still love the story of why Jinder Mahal no longer matters, and it's because Brock was like, no, not happening.
So Kevin and Sammy, though?
Kevin and Sam, yeah. And then if Daniel...
There were rumors Shane would be in the Rousey match as Rousey's partner.
That would be so bad.
Doesn't make sense. They're on the wrong show.
Is it going to be Braun? Is Braun the leading candidate besides The Rock?
It's kind of conflicting because there's like Kurt as like what WWE would prefer, but then they also have Kurt and Seth as a thing. So I don't know.
Everyone's going to be in the Andre Battle Royal, okay?
Well, okay. Going back to Raw real quick. Braun pinned The Miz.
Yeah, which
to me foreshadows Braun Miz Mania.
Yep.
But isn't it Finn? Finn Miz put the belt
that's
on
what I would rather.
Finn. I think that's what
then you get the demon.
And then you can have Braun with Rousey.
Yeah.
That would be Braun and Rousey would be great. Just do it, WWE. God damn it. Just don't fuck this up. You're already going to have a mixed tag match.
Ronda wouldn't even have to do anything. You have Braun.
Yeah, and Ronda better armbar Triple H to win her. So help me.
Or we just pitch that Ronda beats
Armbars Braun.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can she hip toss Braun through the ring and send him straight to hell? Can she join the Ministry of Darkness? And the Broken Brilliance? And the Wyatt family?
Is there really a Broken Brilliance right now?
It's coming.
There's no Wyatt
family. They got the rights from TNA.
You know what's funny?
For footage.
The Wyatt family is winning more than the Wyatt.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Also, Joe should be back in like the next couple weeks.
Thank God. I miss him.
But what the fuck is he doing?
Also, he should be... There's a way to fix SmackDown. You put, like, guys...
Yeah. So your thing was, how do we fix SmackDown Live?
You put a lot of people on SmackDown that don't do anything. So you call up people, you put them on, and then you put Joe and Finn and Rollins on SmackDown so they could take some... I
got step one. Shane and Daniel.
Gone.
You're fired.
Okay. I don't know if Shane's ever going to get fired, but he could just leave TV. Like Stephanie.
Fired.
Does. Okay, that's fine.
Fired. For being incompetent buffoons.
Daniel's going to be fired. That's a guarantee.
Well, that's why I feel like they're going to have a match in Mania for who gets to fucking stay and who has to leave.
Hey, we can get careers at WWE.
Hey, I want to get hired.
That should be our question thing. Let's just look at this.
But I'm not even a wrestler, so I'd get yelled at.
Where champions work. You can see the filter. Go up. Go up.
Filter?
View our latest job listings.
There gotta be some. We're getting hired, guys.
WWE Corp.
Maybe we can do a podcast.
Writer's assistant. We could do that!
Oh my God. Can I apply for this? Live events, marketing intern, studio intern.
WWE studio. I need to do that.
Another writer's assistant.
Can you click on the communications intern?
1 second. Writer! I can just skip to writer!
12 days ago!
They must have fired whoever was doing SmackDown. Actually, no, they fired whoever was doing Raw because they didn't have a show this week, so they just had a gauntlet match. That was weird, though.
Live events marketing?
If you really think about that gauntlet match, it felt like the before TLC, where everything fell apart and they just threw a bunch of shit together.
Brand manager. They're already looking for new managers for the brand.
It felt like they had an incident where they just had to be like, I don't know, have a gauntlet match for 2 hours.
There's a lot of jobs that no one answered.
Yeah, 30 days ago, they tried to get a bunch of people. Senior accountant, they don't have any. Road producer, can't get one.
Manager, interactive games.
Photo editor. Their photos are bad, by the way. I try to make that thumbnail every week. They're like sideways. They fucking took them with their phone like this. Like, I don't know what the fuck.
This is the greatest thing we could have looked at.
I know. Interactive games. What does that even
mean?
The
writer. That's the best one. Can you click?
Wait, retail development at Walmart. I want to know.
Analyze one.
This is a. You know what? Okay.
I have 3.
I want to take this podcast. We're just gone at this point. Yeah, this podcast is a shit show. Do you know how much I hate job application pages?
Because you have to read?
No, but they use so much bullshit wording like analyze and monitor and report on major initiatives while communicating with team members across the globe to.
You have to be an avid gamer.
But like the way that they
How do you define avid gamer?
No, but you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Like, you have to have great communication skills to be able to work in a team environment. Like, shut the fuck up. Just say I have to be able to talk to people. Like, why do you have to act like this?
I love this stuff. Wait, go back to the writer. I need to know what they classify that you need to do as a writer.
Okay, full-time writers.
Here we go.
Stamford, Connecticut, headquarters. 5 years of writing for TV, film, websites, social media. I've done 5 years of social media. I'm applying today. It doesn't say it has to be professional. I'm professional.
Professional TV.
Wait, professional means you get paid, right?
Yeah.
Basically?
Yeah.
I've been getting paid since 2011. Done. Sign me up. Let's go.
Professional TV staff experience in drama and comedy, A+.
Look at
this. A+.
Look at this. I got professional. This is all professional.
A+. You don't even need it.
Yeah, you don't even need it. It's not even important. Highly creative. Oh, I got plenty of wrestling ideas. Remember the time I was going to have Bray Wyatt inhabit the soul of The Undertaker? Yeah, that was a great one. Creative Vince.
You must live in New York or Stamford, Connecticut.
You know, if I proposed that to Vince, he would have done it.
Yeah, I know.
Inhabiting the soul of someone, that's all Vince.
Or be willing to relocate.
I'll move to Connecticut if you're fucking paying me to write SmackDown.
God, give me SmackDown. Are you plugged into pop culture?
I think so.
I feel like why?
I'm in the
why did the writer of the WWE need to know pop culture?
I'm definitely plugged in.
You're plugged in.
I got a fucking
You have
YouTube
to be highly
channel.
creative. That's fine.
I'm totally fine with that. Communication skills and working a team. I told you that wording was going to show up here. It's word for word.
Consistently improve and refine storylines.
I will do that for you.
They really need this.
And Vince, I'll even do SmackDown because I think whoever's doing that needs to be taken out of the fucking job. So I'll take it. I'll take it. They have 800 employees. That's not even enough. WWE's PG something.
That was fun.
Which one did you want? You wanted something.
Oh, communication intern. That's me.
I want to know what that means.
I need a...
You need high energy. You need to be confident.
Be able to work.
You're going to be able to... Oh, another one. Thrive in a fast-paced environment with tight deadlines. Shut up! Stupid
Current master.
Are you people-oriented?
No.
Do you have... Wait, this is the only one I think that had a time. You have to work 40 hours a week on this one. The other ones you could work like 5 minutes, I guess. They didn't seem to have...
Well, you know, we've seen the writers. God.
But like...
Must be able to work at Stanford. That makes sense.
This is the least interesting listing. It barely describes what you do.
I literally have to do... Yeah, I know. It does. Office support work.
It barely describes...
All right, go back to them.
It barely describes anything. We're getting hired. Jobs.
Legal intern. Don't they have David Otunga still for a reason?
I know. Isn't that what he's there for?
We're running out of good ones. This podcast is going very long just because of this.
Director of Digital Development. 7 years of experience. It doesn't really describe what.
Strong understanding of digital and social media, incling YouTube,
Hire
Facebook.
Me. 7 years of experience. 2008.
And you need a bachelor.
2008. I got 10 years of experience, bro. Hire me. I've been on YouTube since 2006, really, if you think about it. And you know what? When did it start? 2006.
That's what you just said.
No, but I've been on there. YouTube the whole website started.
Right.
I've literally been there since day one.
All right.
On my live stream the other day, we were talking about partnership and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, guys, I've done stuff on this. I had to fucking get on the phone with Google to get partnered. I was on a cell phone. They just have you press a button now. It ain't even that hard. Like, I'm so old. I'm a dinosaur. Like, I could do this job. I don't know what I have to do, though. Travel to business as... Willing to be able to travel approximately 30 to 40... What does that mean? Travel 30 or 40%.
Should we...
Only part of my body.
We stop?
No, this is good. This is good content. This is better than I think this is our best show.
Yeah, because we didn't have a question. We just went to... I accidentally read careers.
This was actually fantastic. So, if you think we should be hired by WWE for one of these jobs that I am more than qualified for.
I'm going to sign up my pitch to be the writer.
With everything but the degree in whatever specific topic we're talking about, I'm good at all this. Excel, Word, I can do that. PowerPoint, got you. No problem. Outlook, that's just fucking stupid shit. No one cares.
Familiarity. And
I can do this job. But the social media stuff and the pop culture and the excitement.
I don't know if you can... approximately 30 or 40%. I don't know if you...
In Premiere and After Effects, where do you think... In Photoshop, how do you think this episode gets done? God damn it, this is my application. Vince, I will work for you. The only thing is, I will be more like Paul Heyman than you'd like, and I will argue with you at every turn. But, in the meantime, this has been our episode 8. Elimination Chamber prediction episode will be up on Friday.
We do not have 825 billion.
Okay, you told me we had to wrap this up.
But like, that's ridiculous. That's not possible.
Wrapping it up.
Wait, are they counting their superstars?
Wrap it up.
Okay.
This is a signal they do in TV. See, Vince, hire me. Wrap it up. We got links below. This has been our episode. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you all later. Enough.